Class Biology, Chapter 13, Organisms and Population. Today we will discuss homework solutions of Lecture 7. This is question number 8 of NCERT. An orchid plant is growing on the branch of mango tree. How do you describe this interaction between the orchid and mango tree? So the answer is an epiphyte or air plant are entities of growing on other plants. An orchid growing on the branch of mango tree is an epiphyte, and these epiphyte derive their nutrition and moisture from air, water and rain, or from the debris around it, and not from the plant on which it is growing. So these orchids are growing on mango plant as epiphyte, but it is not causing any harm to mango tree. Hence, the relationship between a mango tree and an orchid is an example of commensalism, wherein one species receives its benefit and other stays unaffected. Right? In the given interaction, the orchid is benefited as it gets physical support from the mango tree, but the mango tree is unaffected. That's why this interaction is commensalism. This is question number 9 of NCERT. What is the ecological principle behind the biological control method of managing with pest insects? So the answer is predation is the ecological principle behind the biological control method of managing with pest insect, because predation is referred to as the biological interaction between a predator and a prey, wherein the predator feeds on the prey, thereby regulating the population of pest insect. For example, Gambusia fish checks the mosquito larvae in water bodies. This is question number 15 of NCERT. Define the following terms and give an example for each. So here you need to define the term commensalism, and commensalism is the interaction between two species wherein one species is benefited and the other remains unaffected. Examples are barnacles attached to a whale's body and an orchid growing on the branches of mango tree. Next type of interaction is parasitism, and parasitism is the interaction between two species wherein one species is positively affected, generally smaller one, and other is negatively affected, which is a generally larger one. So it is known as parasitism. For example, liver fluke is a parasite living within the body of host and deriving its nutrition from it. Here the parasite benefits from the host as it derives nutrition from it, while the host is affected negatively, right? As the parasite reduces the host fitness, causing its body to get weak. So this is parasitism type of interaction. Next is about camouflage, and camouflage is a tactic taken up by the prey to escape from predators. Intrinsically, organisms are colored to easily blend with their surroundings and escape from their predators. Several insects and frog species camouflage to escape their predators. Next type of interaction is mutualism, and it is an interaction between two species wherein both species involved are benefited. So here, for example, lichens exhibit a mutual symbiotic relationship between blue-green algae and fungi. Here both are equally benefited from each other. You need to define and explain interspecific competition. And interspecific competition means competition between two different species wherein both are negatively affected. For example, competition between resident fishes and flamingos in South American lakes for shared food resources, and here for both the resident fishes and flamingos, for both zooplankton is food resource. Your homework for today is to do the assignment that has been uploaded on edquark.com.